Some breaking news in relation to the Stage 3 tax cuts. Live to our political editor, Andrew Clennell. Andrew, there's been a lot of rumour, innuendo, speculation about what the government might do here. What have you learned?
Well, I can't get a clear answer on whether there'll be changes to Stage 3 tax cuts, Laura, but what I can tell you is that the proposal to lift that top threshold for the top wage earner of $180,000 will be occurring. So there's been some speculation that wouldn't move, and the lower threshold for lower income earners would be moved. I am told that the speculation is wrong, that 180K for the top tax rate will not be moving up. So consider this as a possibility, Laura, and I am into speculation now. That part I know is fact. Is it possible they are broadening these tax cuts for lower and middle income earners and keeping the same provisions for those higher income earners earning over $200,000? Maybe a small cut to it, but I'm told that 180K, which hasn't moved for 20 years as the top tax rate, will be moving. We know under Stage 3 that's to move to $200,000. Here was Anthony Albanese yesterday saying that lower and middle income earners are to get more out of this package they're drawing up.
We'll always look for ways in which we can provide assistance to people. As I said, particularly people who are on low and middle incomes are the ones who are doing it particularly tough.
All right, and the Deputy Prime Minister at that cyber press conference a short time ago, Laura, asked about this, didn't rule out a change to the Stage 3 tax cuts, but again was stressing those on lower to middle incomes.
Our position hasn't changed, but let me say this. In all that we do, in every decision that we take, we are utterly concerned about easing the cost of living pressures on middle Australia. And in every decision we continue to take, that will remain our focus.
OK, Laura, so just to repeat, the speculation that the $180,000 top tax rate will not be heading upwards, and the proposal of Stage 3 is to pull it up to $200,000, giving those on over $200,000, $9,000 a year in tax cuts. That speculation, I've confirmed, is wrong. There will be significant tax cuts for the higher end. Let's see if it's what was originally promised. There are many in government who believe it would be the biggest political gamble of this term to reduce any of these tax cuts in any way. Yeah. So perhaps what we're looking at here is a similar package at the top end and more tax cuts for the lower to middle income earners, Laura.
Right, Andrew. So long and short of it here is that what the government is looking at the moment, or at least what we know, is that if they want to provide cost of living relief to the lower end, it's actually going to cost the government. So if that threshold is moving, it's got to move up, right? We assume it's probably staying at that 200,000 level. Can't see it going beyond that. It means they have to find more money to service that bottom end.
That's right, but they have surpluses, don't they? Or
That's right.
They have one surplus and another that everyone suspects the next year's result will be a surplus. Yeah. And, of course, we have that Dunkley by-election on March the 2nd. Look, exactly. It just doesn't make political sense. It might happen, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't make political sense to leave anyone worse off in terms of this tax cuts package ahead of a by-election. It does make political sense to have people better off. And I think that's what we're looking at here, Laura.
Yeah, absolutely. Andrew, thanks so much for that. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon.